Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the direction of cosines. So by the help of direction of cosines, we can easily determine the angle of vector. So let's suppose if our vector is lie in the space that is the f vector. So how much this vector forms an angle of x-axis, let's call this alpha. Similarly, how much this vector forms an angle of y-axis, let's call this beta. And how much this vector forms an angle of z-axis, let's call this gamma. This is basically deduction of cosines. Deduction of cosines help us if the vector lie in space. So how much this vector forms an angle from each axis. So the formula of deduction of cosines are written as cos alpha, which is equal to fx upon f. Similarly, cos beta, which is equal to fy upon f, and cos gamma, which is equal to fz upon f. The fx, fy, and fz, it is basically the component of a vector lie along x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. And similarly, the f, and f, it is basically the magnitude of that particular vector. And the alpha, it is nothing but the angle between the force F and the x-axis. Similarly, beta, it is basically the angle between the force F and the y-axis. And lastly, the gamma, it is nothing but the angle between the force F and the z-axis. And the square sum of direction of cosines are equal to 1, and it is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, which is equal to 1. So let's try some example problems. Now, this question. This question says that the force F has a magnitude of 80 pounds and acts within the octant shown. Determine the magnitude of x, y, z components of force F. So, by the help of direction of cosines formula, we can easily determine the value of fx, fy, and fz here. And this formula says that cos alpha, which is equal to fx upon f. The alpha present here, it is nothing but the angle between the force F and the positive x-axis, and it is nothing but the 60 degree. So we are going to find out the fx here. So fx, which is equal to f into cos of alpha. The value of f, it is basically present into the equation, and it is nothing but the 80 pounds. So fx, which is equal to 80, and this f, it is basically the magnitude of the vector. So 80 into cos of alpha, and the alpha, it is nothing but the 60 degree. So it is nothing but the 60 degree. So fx, which is equal to 40 pounds. This is basically the value of fx. Now what about the value of fy? Now this is basically for fx. Now what about the value of fy? For fy, we know that cos beta, which is equal to fy upon f. So fy, which is equal to cos beta into f. The value of beta, it is basically present into the equation, and it is nothing but the 45 degree, because beta, it is basically the angle between the force F and the y-axis. Okay, so cos 45 degree into the F, and the value of F, it is nothing but the 80. 56.56 pounds. This is basically the Fy. Now what about the Fz? For Fz, we have the formula that cos gamma, which is equal to Fz upon F. Fz, which is equal to F into cos of gamma. We know the value of f, but we don't know the value of gamma, because the gamma, it is basically the angle between the force f and the z-axis, and it is basically the gamma. So we have the formula to find out the value of gamma here, and this formula says that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma, which is equal to 1. Okay, so cos square gamma, which is equal to 1 minus cos square alpha minus cos square beta. So we know the value of alpha and beta according to the question. Okay, so we can easily find out the value of gamma here. So cos square gamma, which is equal to 1 minus cos of the value of alpha according to the question, it is nothing but 60 degree. So 60 degree whole square minus cos, and the value of beta, it is nothing but the 45 degree whole square. So the cos square gamma, it is nothing but the 0.25. So take square root of this expression, and it will become cos gamma, which is equal to 0.5. So we know the value of cos gamma, and it is nothing but the 0.5. So fz, which is equal to f into cos of gamma. Okay, the value of f, it is nothing but the 80 into cos of gamma, and the value of cos gamma, it is nothing but the 0.5, and it is nothing but the 40 pounds. This is basically the value of fz. So we successfully find out the value of fx, fy, and fz. Now the question has been solved here, and your concept too.